Alright, so we're gonna watch QP versus Chilla Jones. This is a battle that Illmac always suggests to watch. This was it, Black Ice Cartel. Their first event they did in Brooklyn. Stage battle. One of the biggest Black Ice battles they've had. Yeah, it's dope. I don't know who else battled on the card. It felt like Danny battled on the card. Maybe I'm tripping. Danny Myers.
I don't remember. I just remember this battle. Watching this joint.
All right, let's rock.
Is Brooklyn in here tonight?
Yeah, okay, so he says, wait, the tight pants battle. So, no, like, you can't tell from this battle because the lens is so tight, but supposedly Minnesota Luke was at this battle and he said Chilla Jones was wearing these, like, white tight pants that were so tight you could, like, see the outline of his dick.
That's fucking
Because
hot.
they were they were so tight, and he's, you know, standing on stage, so he's like in front of it, like everybody's just like looking at him, and people were like, "Why are you wearing those?"
It was like distracting the crowd. It's like now the crowd can't rebuttal. You know? It's throwing them off their game.
Ladies and gentlemen.
What's going on? It's your girl, Black Ice Cartel Battle League. We are in New York. I'm here with my girl.
New Nails representing URLTV.tv. Cartel is where it's fucking matters. They're in New York City. Format Volume 2.
So tonight, I'm gonna let him on my right introduce himself.
Godpin.
I'm not in the closet gay.
Chilling
I'm
like a
just
villain.
gender fluid.
Innuendo. S&S, Money Hog Gang. Nigga, shout out Black Ice Cartel, my nigga. That's my home now. Let's get it, my nigga. If he beat me, I will retire.
You only fuck girls?
Everybody all the same.
You're limiting
To my
like
left.
50% of the
You
population.
don't have sex all the time, bag.
You can have way more sex. If you have sex with
Chilla
girls
just
or
doesn't
guys.
introduce himself.
Everybody all the same.
To my left.
Battles in 10 months. It's like I'm in a tour, but I'm in a door. Wait a second. Give me a minute or I'm bringing ratchets out. Like a Erica Minotaur, show your homies around. Like I'm giving you Minotaur. As quick as a Minotaur, your Minotaur. Being bullheaded, getting your man bodied like a Minotaur. Yeah, this is war. Yeah, this is war. Cross the line, you getting roughed up. I said I'd never take you, but I'm here. So you done looked up. I made Conceited pump his brakes. Now I got his air against the ropes being stuck up. But that's a synonym scheme. I made Conceited pump his brakes. Now I got his air against the ropes being stuck up. Soon as the gun cocky, ducking big heads from the ego trip and you getting fucked up. But what?
Do you get that?
It's
'Cause
so
that
long-winded.
all went over my head.
It's just my attention span.
Word.
Like, I think Chilla's crazy. Let's run
Yeah,
it back
yeah,
20
I'm not
seconds.
saying it's bad, I just, like,
no,
honestly didn't
because you
understand
have
it.
to with Chilla. Like, that's the thing is you have to like
You have to-
the punch
yeah.
the punch that it leads to. Like, there could have been 20 seconds lead up to that. You know what I mean? Like, no, I didn't catch it. I was just kind of
Okay.
watching some of the weak ass shit people were saying and like halfway listening, and then I'm like, wait, what did that mean? Let's go back.
Now
20
I got
seconds.
his air against the ropes being stuck up. But that's a synonym scheme. I made Conceited pump his brakes. Now I got his air against the ropes being stuck up. Soon as the gun cocky, ducking big heads from the ego trip and you getting fucked up. But what?
Yeah, I still didn't get it.
I'm sure we'll get chastised about it, but no, I didn't. I'm sure it's something. Air against the ropes.
Pumped
stuck
up, like Reeboks
got it fucked
pumps?
up. Oh,
maybe.
No. It might be a autoerotic asphyxiation. Air against the ropes, so you getting fucked up.
Ah.
You know.
Okay. Yeah.
David Carradine.
Yeah.
That's my guess.
All right.
That's a good restart. Now you want to be humble and try and change the plot? The stainless Glock still cock on his roof, whether vain or not. But even
like on people's roofs, you know, like that spins around or whatever. You know, it'd be like a rooster, like a metal rooster, and it like spins or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, that was tight.
plot, the stainless Glock still cock on his roof, whether vain or not. But even
so arrogance, ego tripping, stuck up, like arrogance.
Yeah, but then he's.
Yeah, it's still like kind of
arrogant. No, I get it. That makes perfect sense. Arrogance, got you. For some reason, I thought instead of stuck up, he said fucked up. My
I
bad.
thought he said fucked up too.
Yeah.
Whatever.
My
But even if I rush more with a pen, I rap ill, I don't ever rest. And these type lines you lack still, showing Himalaya penmanship, that's real. A range of wordplay, you ain't amounting to this cat's skills. It's getting rocky for you. I'm too clever, you falling off, and to sum it up, I'm at my peak. That's why my view's better. You should've knew better, Q. You should've knew better, Q. Now you gotta play scrambler, or I'ma whip out a knife and let a blade damage you. Wait till your cheek gets sewed up and they bandage it, and y'all seeing stitches getting punched from game's manager. I had Saga looking like a lame amateur. I could have swept through that whole class and played janitor. They gonna have to change cameras. They gonna have to hold the time.
They gonna have to change cameras. Then you got the double camera change. All right, black ice.
They gonna have to change cameras. They gonna have to hold the time. Your plasma getting splattered on the lens if I'm unloading nines. What up, Q? Before you respond, blood coming down the screen. Y'all gonna think we playing GoldenEye and quit.
The editing was tight too. I kind of like it.
Quitting. Stop the culture lie.
I'm
Like
not saying
the
it just
vote.
like it contributed to it, and it wasn't like
Yeah, it gave like clarity.
it was an objective for sure. Like just
Did you ever watch? Well, I don't know if it was the Brainstorm shit, like the DVD. It might have been the DVD, like extra scenes, but there was some footage that got put out. It was like what's that dude named? Frankie something. I forget his name. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like I dropped from a helicopter and crushed mountains to sand. He had like a deep voice or whatever. It's kind of like a chubby, like ambiguous. Is he Puerto Rican? Is he white? Is he what is he?
Yeah.
But he was like battling some dude, and he made a reference, and then the reference, like the picture of who he was
It was
referring.
Brainstorm.
Was
they
it
would
the
pop up.
DVD?
Yeah.
And it would pop up or whatever.
Yeah.
And then he was like, outfit looking like that zebra stripe gum or whatever, and then that shit popped up or whatever.
Yeah.
And it actually was like the funniest shit to like all me and the homies. It kind of gives that like
Now that's still
clarification.
Like that's honestly dope because it's not like such a very like random reference, but like displaying it like definitely like, oh, that was fucking cool, you know?
Yeah.
Chilla looks like Jafar with that beard. Honestly, his goatee is pretty fucking awesome. It like sticks out all super fucking hard.
I
like it.
Stop the culture lied. Like the votes on imposes madness. Who's the kingpin? Well, if I don't hold the status, then Zone should have it. But Jones established with loads of classics proving my foes are average. That's why they Dallas. Because with the Mark Cuban, he should own the Mavericks. I'm loading.
That's so
Unloading Maddox.
That's a really good wordplay. Like some wordplays will be like, dude, that's such a. But with the Mark Cuban, he should own the Mavericks. Like that shit's
that is
really
dope.
good
That is dope
wordplay.
as hell.
Yeah.
Should own the Mavericks. Unloading Maddox. Unloading Maddox. But back in the day, I was way saner. Started pilling and packing pounds with no weight gainer. Coulda aimed the can at bricks like a spray painter. But squeezing on this bitch gon' make for a better body like a waist trainer. You a straight hater.
Somebody said white people call him Chiller Jones, which is funny because the whole time leading up to it, when I was in battle mode, when I hated Chilla just for while I was preparing, to all the homies, I'm like, yeah, fucking Chiller Jones. I'm like, I think during the battle, I'm just gonna call him Chiller the whole time, like mockingly. And so it's funny that someone's like, white people call him Chiller, because I'm like, I lightweight contemplated the whole battle just calling him fucking Chiller Jones.
You a straight hater. I know you wanna be the death of me, yeah, but I beat every sun clear. Why would you step to me? I make quick work of these jerks and do it impressively, stopping the sons like that. Shit feel like half of a vasectomy. You disrespected me. You disrespected me.
But didn't he say stopping sons like that? Like half of a vasectomy, which means like half of a second to me, half of a vasectomy. But so that's the wordplay aspect.
Okay.
No, like half of vasectomy. It's good, right?
Yeah.
One way.
Yeah.
But the other way of like, okay, if you got half of a vasectomy, and this is like half of a vasectomy. It's like half of a vasectomy.
Yeah, half.
Sorry. Let's go.
You disrespected me, saying you would retire if you lose a round. Oh, you mean like a car, right? That's some tactical stuff, because a car has to retire if it loses a round. Well, at least now you know why I'm jacking you up. Now in my rap...
Look, I always... Alright, I don't want to go into it, but I always laugh when people refer to everything as rent. Like, okay, do you pull into a Jiffy Lube or like somewhere to get your and you're like, yeah, you know, I got a flat, you know, so if you could just retire my vehicle, because one of my rounds went flat. You know, it's the same thing with like pizza. Give you a hot round, like a pizza. Like, okay, yeah, I want a hot round with pepperoni. Like, nobody's. I get it. But you know, it's like one of those kind of like givens that you just accept begrudgingly. Like, all right.
Well, at least now you know why I'm jacking you up. Now in my rap... That's some kingly shit. Now am I rapping too tough? That's cause I'm hot-headed. Fever pitching, bury his whole fan, but make sure his wife below it's like Peter Griffin, I'm Peter Griffin. He'll be paraplegic, feeling like his feet is kicking, but looking at his legs, wondering why the fame is missing. Like Katrina victims, you need assistance to beat me in this ring. In fact, here's a tip.
Yo, dog, are they fucking rapping with no mics too? They're on stage with no mics?
Yeah, because the camera's right there. Probably, yeah.
All right.
Ain't enough to kill me. You better bring a strap. Here's another tip.
Wait.
Don't rewind none of your lines and try and bring them back.
I don't know. The audio's pretty good. Maybe they got one tucked. Like,
to beat me in this ring. In fact, here's a tip.
I can't.
Bars ain't enough to kill me. You better bring a strap. Here's another tip. Don't rewind none of your lines and try and bring them back. You copy? Now you stuck with a couple pointers like a Chinese finger trap. See, the thing is that besides this battle, you ain't got shit to lose. What you gonna do? Say that I'm boring and I make niggas snooze. Say I stole my whole style from you, but you came with some iller moves. Then use bars from up and comers and say that's the shit that Chilla do. That's too predictable. It's like you're obsessed with me. Oddly, I bet you played this matchup out in your dreams probably. I'm just trying to beat my last performance. It seems cocky, gotta make sure the punch is heavy. The scheme's godly, but you really think I'm focused on QP? Hardly. I ain't even see this bitch on a card. I'm Steve Harvey. But I will never be a motherfucking clown like you. Ball tag, nigga.
Yeah, so like my one complaint though with that round is like Chilla just should have ended with that reaction. Like his like slogan didn't really add that much to that round. Like just go out on the high note.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, I get it. You know, it's one thing I've always wrestled with like, I should take one of my iconic things, you know. But it's like, what am I gonna do? Like, Toria? Like, it's something that I reference.
Imagine what's gonna happen in an actual event.
Yeah,
like every round.
Just imagine what's gonna happen in the actual first round.
Yeah,
imagine what's gonna happen in the actual second round. Nah, but fucking, you know, it's one thing. Like, I think it's dope. Because it's, you know, when you do shows, it's the equivalent of fucking crowd participation.
Yeah.
So what?
Yeah,
no
word.
matter if your whole round is dry, when you do that, people say it, and it's like it makes the crowd feel involved, and it's dope. You know?
Yeah.
Like I like I do like that it was just he changed it, and it was a quick 2-bar one, you know, so like, and it was different because he was making it about his opponent, and then it's just like bar sounds. It was kind of crowd participatory, you know what I mean? But I feel you. I go back and forth because I'm like sometimes I'm like slogans, like but then I'm like, but it's so genius because. You know, it just adds if I'm already killing it, now it's like the call and response, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know, everybody in the crowd like wants to be a part of that too. You know, like we're here, we paid this money, it's gonna feel good to like be a part of this battle.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not, I understand what you're saying, you know?
I say, who wore the pants that Chilla wore today? Nobody.
This whole
And
shit
it
is
sucks
crazy.
that they didn't get a shot of his pants because, like, I guess like his pants were like super offensive. Luke was telling, and like if Luke was telling me, I'm like, okay, they must have been horrible.
And I didn't know watching this but this and everything that comes from it, and with the crowd's reaction, like. Obviously, he didn't write this. You know, he didn't know what he was gonna wear.
Supposedly, Keepy's freestyling is like fucking nuts, right?
This battle, yes, fucking crazy. Like,
Nobody. I say, who wore the pants that Chilla wore today? Nobody.
schemes on that
Nigga.
You what? Talk that something legging shit. Like talk that something legging shit.
Nigga, you keep sweating.
Still going.
I said, who wore the pants that Chilla wore today? Nobody. Nigga, you keep sweating. You in a tight situation. Keep
rapping.
Nigga, these leggings. Speaking of these leggings, you probably had to squeeze each legging, my nigga. Get them bitches.
He didn't even just do the easy way of like something Heath effing when he like Heath legend or you know think he's legend. Like he didn't do a cheap thing just to be like these leggings, trying to discreet each legging. Like that's how I would naturally approach it. Like oh. these leggings, each legging, ooh, that's tight. And then just some nonsense setup.
Yeah.
But the nobody, you keep sweating, like that's a punchline as
Yeah.
a setup, you know?
Yeah.
Like those are 3 in a row, the 3 punches in a row.
Yeah.
No
Plus, like the way
setups
he
for
like
that.
performed, like
Oh, yeah. Amazing.
yeah,
Amazing.
crazy.
Ah, to squeeze each legging, my nigga. Get them bitches. Get them bitches. Get them bitches.
QB, he was like trying to direct, like, get these bitches. Get it. And they're like, nah.
We're not gonna film that.
We'll do it in post.
I say back now, we still freestyling. I say, it's nothing to chalk and outline these squares. That's hopscotch. With that Tommy, he'll figure it out as soon as it crop tops. You won't beat me. Rain, sleet, hell, snow. Nigga, hell no. Under no condition. Not Chilla, the stiller. What we finna talk about? I suppose it's snitching. What we talking about, nigga? The coke addiction, the hoes, the pimping, the ghosting, jipping, the stolen chicken. What we talking about, nigga? Swave, wildin' out kind, the other kind, the juice, soul, the visit. What we talking about, nigga?
And the editing on all that. But his style in this shit lends itself
lends
to
to
that.
that,
Great,
yeah.
you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah. Yeah.
Hoes, the pimping, the ghosting, jipping, the stolen chicken. What we talking about, nigga? Swave, wildin' out kind, the other kind, the juice, soul, the visit. What we talking about, nigga? Keep going.
that isn't the craziest shit. If it's just delivered from most people, even me, like, what we talking about? You're gonna talk about the wrong battle. You're gonna talk about da. Like that ain't hitting like that. You know he's on a different, like, this is my favorite QP performance ever. And Chilla goes in, but this shit is crazy, dude. Like, I flip out when I watch it. When I first seen this, I was like, what the fuck was going? He have just the right amount of drugs, you know. That's just the right amount of drugs.
Well, you know,
Face
the
QP
nuts
has
thing
right.
about this battle is he said, if I lose this battle, I'll retire.
So he's still taking battles.
Yeah.
What we talking about? What we talking about? The more he show, the story goes, how I had my hoe and both my twins. And what we talking about, nigga? To separate from yellow tape in the second day and rolling bricks. And how about we talk about the cabbie came and the taxi claiming and how he been so dependent and how he called himself kingpin, cause behind bars, nigga, you known for snitching. See, I know you'll roll over on your co-defendant for a lower sentence. He hates to steal bars, but don't judge him, cause he do it with no conviction. I mean,
Didn't someone have a bars conviction? Oh, it was Pat. I'm sure it ain't the first, but Pat versus Big K. He said something about that's why you have conviction behind your bars. Different punches, but you know, kind of similar.
no conviction. I mean, what else? Nigga, you're not top tier smack anymore. I'm not trying to offend you. Smack gave you life on Easy Street based on the comp that they give you. Last guy you didn't have to study for prep. He had scholar potential. Then they gave you another no name. What was his name? Oh yeah, the saga continues. They say this clown got the it juice. Something I couldn't ignore. My head, dice rolling. Like, I done seen this whooping before. No, in my head, dice rolling. I done seen this whooping before. He think he a ruler, because he battle niggas with 1 foot in the door. Nigga, I was booking whoopings before slaving, long before you ever got a boat ride. I was hands on the way over, out of control. My hands were on the boat tide. I was prepping to smack you new niggas out of your bow ties. Way before you prep to smack new nigga out of his bow tie. I say both eyes on my pupil. I had to examine your past.
Yo, so the one thing I will say that like is kind of like disconcerting about like these edits is like why with the crossfades, because like you have 2 angles, you could easily hide those edits with just editing to another angle.
What are the crossfades?
Watch. So supposedly what I've heard is that QP choked like pretty heavily in this battle.
Really?
They just edited it out, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, so watch this right now.
I say both eyes.
You could just hide that with a cut. You have 2 angles, just cut to another angle, crossfade the audio.
Yeah.
You'll never know.
Right.
But since you crossfade the video, it's like, oh, there's an edit. It's like, it sticks out.
Even if I were to notice that, I'd just be like, oh, the crowd was going crazy. They just cut some time off it. Damn, I had no idea that QP choked heavily.
Well, supposedly. But I mean, to me, like, whenever you crossfade the video, it's like, to me, it stands out as something that you can't mask. I'm like, you just had to do that. Because you,
Right.
or
It's
else
like a 1-angle battle. Oh, you're going to crossfade.
Exactly. Like
if
Trey Vicious Geechee Gotti that we'll watch, where like there's a crossfade. It's like, obviously the camera ran out of batteries or something else happened.
Right.
But I've heard through multiple sources that that's what happened. Is like QB choked.
Damn.
I say both eyes on my pupil. I had to examine your past. You were in that loner boat. You know where every friendship skips past. Too shy to raise his arm and lift a hand in a class. You gotta understand that he bad. Ooh, a personality that a mannequin has. Nigga, I'ma show you how to liven it up, nigga. And with the swag. Nigga, lyrically and physically with the punches and with his ass. I mean, get it lyrically with the punches and whip his ass, but physically with the punches and whip his ass.
Is that the first time pizzazz has been used in a battle? It might be. I got the Ponder the Quandary title, and QB's got the Pizzazz title. I'm pretty sure. I don't know if anyone's ever used pizzazz in a battle. Okay, even if he did choke, right? There was like a few bars where it's like you could tell he was getting it back because there wasn't crazy. But then, boom, to instantly get a reaction like that, the crowd is engaged, you know? And so that also was the reason I didn't know, I had no idea, you know, because there wasn't a lull.
Exactly.
Yeah, because he instantly brought him back, which is hard to do after you choke, you know?
Yeah, it's like damn near impossible.
Yeah, for the rest of your round, you really need to just spit, like even if you have a crazy, it's almost worse to choke and then catch it and then go into a 4-bar haymaker because that haymaker is just going to be getting your credit back.
Like,
you're still not, like, oh, okay, but you know, it's not gonna be that crazy payoff.
Or
you
like
know
it
what
seems
I mean?
like they were just like right on board.
So
who knows? It might have been just an editing decision,
or it could have been a minor choke, or you know, who knows. But regardless,
still,
if any amount of choking happened, it lends to the case of like QP just being on it and so engaging. Cause to get that reaction afterwards is nuts. You know,
for sure.
Let's go.
I say, nigga, you looking for Gordon? I'll be back in a flash. I'll leave this gig. What else? I say, nigga, you looking for Gordon? I'll be back in a flash. I'll leave this gig. Then come right back in a flash. Like, remember me? See, now time is what I happen to have. I'm gonna keep it G real with you, cuz.
I'm gonna keep it G real with you, cuz. Is that what he ended it on?
I thought there was some, like, it felt like there was something else.
Coming from that?
Yeah.
I got time today. Yeah, who knows? I mean, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good editing in the way of it gives you the best product. It gives a little less context to the actual battle and deciding who.
I mean, dude,
but you want ultimately the best
I'm
product.
one for like cutting out chokes. Honestly, I'll say that like fucking by now. Like I'm not one that's like what is done right now is the thing that should live forever on film. Like no, I think that both. I don't know. It's kind of tricky because
Yeah,
like
from
I do,
a battler perspective,
yeah.
I'm like, yeah, but if my
But you
opponent
fucked
chokes and
up.
say I have a rebuttal
Yeah.
and you don't show the choke, then I look dumb.
Yeah.
Or, you know, like certain momentum. Yeah.
I think I show a choke enough to where it's like you realize
Yeah.
they choked,
That
but
it
it's
happened.
not uncomfortable for the viewers. So it's
Wow.
like
Yeah.
if somebody chokes for like 5 minutes, like Pesci, I'll do something to cut it out. Or like
Didn't you do something where it's like
yeah,
fast forwarded
yeah,
through?
I mean
Yeah,
that was kind of petty, but like I didn't know what
no,
to do.
no. That I think that was good. I think
But
that was-
like Cannabis choked for a lot longer than he did on film, and I cut a lot
The
of it
point
out
still gets
because
across.
you get
Yeah,
it,
yeah,
you get
you-
it, and like
yeah.
as a viewer, you're not subjected to just being like, all right, so
Yeah,
I want to
yeah.
go through,
Yeah.
yeah, so.
What?
But yeah, like so. That's the thing is like I feel like you should present it to where it's like the choke is
It's
like
where you realize it's happening.
realize there's a
enough to have
choke.
context.
And at the same time, man, like I've definitely cut out my fair share of like people stumbling over words where they'll be like, if they're starting in line with like Black Eyes Cartel and like yeah, and the Black Eyes Cartel and the Black Eyes Cartel. If they say it twice, I'll just cut out the first one.
Right.
Because like
because
it
that
adds
isn't
nothing.
and that isn't something that warrants like oh you cut out that thing
Yeah.
that was so that you know for as because I'm always think about it from the opponent's perspective like that isn't something that's like you cut out when
Yeah.
he repeated himself real quickly and still kept going like
Yeah.
that's fucked up.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
no, that isn't a, yeah you're juggling many things because you want to have the best product but you also want to be fair to both sides.
Yeah.
You know it's
Yeah.
like and I hate comparing fighting to battling sometimes because it's like one's subjective and one's pretty.
Yeah.
You know, like oh he landed these punches,
he
whatever.
hit you more
But
times.
yeah, but it's like you know if you're cutting out like a trip or you know or like it's like you didn't have to do you know like in a fight or something where like
Yeah.
a punch and then a trip like oh that
Yeah, that's
you
a
know?
good point.
Yeah,
That's a good point for sure. Yeah, I mean it's like everybody like has different viewpoints, but like to me it's like if I'm especially at the bunker, if I'm paying for these battles, I'm gonna want them to look the best and
Yeah.
like be the most digestible and have people enjoy them the most.
What's
they
the
can.
way that the most people are gonna
So
enjoy them? It's
if
gonna
I'm paying a
spread more
performer
around.
and the performer like necessarily didn't like have like the best performance, I'm gonna make them seem like they did. But it's not. It's honestly like I don't feel like I've ever like swayed it to a point that it's like in the building they've like definitively lost, and then on footage it's like they definitively
opposite.
won.
Right,
Like
right.
I feel like I've
Yeah.
never had that. I mean,
you gotta
I've-
toe the line of having the best product, giving an honest representation,
Yeah.
but still presenting it in a way that is gonna be that is gonna allow more views and for both MCs because that's the ultimate
Word.
goal.
And honestly, I feel like if I cut out a choke completely, I feel like it would be very apparent in the footage that there's something wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Like just like you said, after a choke, it's awkward as hell, and when somebody starts rapping, you have to definitely like build that
it.
back up
Yeah.
to get to that level.
Yeah.
And it would be apparent. Be
Yeah.
like, okay, you know, it's like not the same. So.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
When I went to Angry Fans Facebook group and I seen niggas in there diss me, I hit up Angry Fan like, get me on air quickly. I need you to set up the next show and get it clear with me. Then I thought about it. These niggas only use scandals to keep your ears busy. They don't want the truth. They want the ratings. They don't care really, so I switched up like fuck it. Cause Angry Fan ain't gonna play fair with me. Maybe I'm bipolar. Maybe I'm bipolar. And don't pan the camera. I'ma answer all the questions you had swiftly. Been on my grizzly, but be cool while address it. Just bear with me. Yeah.
I've seen this comment multiple times. Where's Supernat? Didn't you delete that before you posted it? Did it post?
No.
No, yeah. I've seen people be like, wow, Supernat, what?
Maybe. I'm gonna refresh. That'd be amazing if it stayed on there.
Yeah.
I would actually laugh really hard. Yes!
No,
Yes!
there's just some supernatural activity going on in the background. That was like orbs.
Yeah,
You seen
sorry
orbs
guys.
fly.
I'm supernatural. Jesus, that's awesome.
If it seems like I'm giving off a murder vibe, it's because I want to stale on you for them verbal lies that you verbalize. But why waste a punch? If he sees me throw a duke, he dropping. My hand certified. Shit. But that's a synonym scheme. Why waste a punch? If he sees me throw a dookie, dropping. My hand certified. Truth is, he's deterred by the shit because I'm a newer breed, but he prefer to lie.
Honestly, didn't hear the last part of that punchline. Did
Yeah,
you?
I didn't catch. I didn't hear the like.
Every battle, I put on a show. From the moment the curtains rise, cursing life's curses and writing verses till it hurts inside. For what it's worth, should I know what it looked like to y'all? I admitted that when I first denied, but it was so ridiculous to me at first. It wasn't worth replies, as most of y'all dismissed it, and it climbed up in its hearse to die. QP used this energy to keep the controversy alive. He analyzed every worded line to see what he could search and find, and what a shocker. Over 25 battles, some coincidences occurred, it's fine, but now y'all think I watch battles in smaller leagues and research the lines, which is absurd, but y'all doubt me on my word like it's the perfect lie. This clown should be in a circus. He ain't what he seemed on the surface side. If y'all can't tell, he has a motive or a purpose why he in circuits fried. Y'all thought this purpose lied? Like I ain't going black on him, that would be a blunder. After you brown-nosed angry fan, my angry fans began to tweet a brother. Then something I read blew me away. But how you steal deposits. Aren't you the one taking green from others? But I ain't going yell over this shit. Just know if we kaleidoscope, I have you seeing colors. I know.
Chilla got beef with Angry Fan though. He's like talks about him a bunch.
Yeah,
on
I know.
This. And then when we were about to battle, like I only know because I was getting added on hella shit, like Chilla arguing with like fans and shit, but like with him and Angry Fan were going back and forth, hella talking shit to each other, and I'm like, it's not. Like, I don't know what Angry Fan said. But I just seen like the end of an argument, and I'm like, what? Why am I added on? I'll be like, oh, I got fucking 20 plus ats.
Yeah,
sick, and it's just like,
just all
Chilla,
arguments.
Angry Fan, and I have no context.
When you get like roped into an argument, don't delete you.
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
I think I left the conversation. You can do that, right? I think you
I don't
can.
know.
Yeah, I think you can. And I think I was like, yeah, I'm done with
That's
that.
tight.
I know. Those balls were basic and inferior for rhymers, but everything ain't for the cam, y'all. I brought a color scheme for the room like interior designers. Here's a reminder. You go hard, but I go harder. Think you can win? I don't fault you, but I don't falter. You follow my every move like a psycho stalker. Now your career's on the line like a tightrope walker. I'm gon' choke you. I'm gon' chalk you. This how karma mama do you? If your angel hair, alarm your boo-boo. And if she prego, then I'm marinara stomach. Drawing 2 twos and shells over sauce when without pulling's on your noodle. How come every time you pin they lines, you act like I'm the best imposter? Well, I'll put bucks in a stock, nigga. Show you how to invest $1. Did that shock you? Oh well, I'm just trying to send a message proper. Then I'm shocking your dog's necks like electric collars. Holla back. I'll follow you in your miscue. I won't miss no miscue. They'll be saying we miscue. The pistol, I wave, move, cruise, and leave them seasick. The ratchet, lick a shot off the body like a freak bitch, not to mention. Not to mention, if I'm at you with a sub, it ain't a sneak diss. It'll sit you down just to pick you up like a ski lift. This the king. This the kingpin. Y'all think he gonna verse me for the name? My shit is magic. He just trying to prove he worthy in the game. Play hero and own. My shit is magic. He just trying to prove he worthy in the game. Play hero and OD for trying to murder me in vain and get bucks from the pound like currency exchange. I'm insane. I know some people say I sound like you, but I will never be a motherfucking clown like you.
Pretty good.
That's the top of the second, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we didn't have to talk about who won the first. Yeah, no, it was pretty good. He had some good moments. Chilla just has a thing where it takes some. He has to build a lot of momentum. You know what I mean? And that's one thing against QP. This particular battle that draws a big difference between them is QP's out the gate, just like he had the right amount of coke. You know, for real.
How's it in your headphones? Loud?
No, it's good.
I said, y'all indecisive on that first round?
Loud?
That's what you make a cue? If I lift the cowl on them, is that still debatable?
Talk that Cali shit. Talk that Cali shit.
I said, nigga, I ain't Mickey. This ain't Disney. But I can't many your mouths on them. Your clique ain't got a father figure for any, then I'll son them. I'll sit your whole circle down while spinning around on them. You know, duck, goose, you know, Indian style on them. I mean, what else? I said, are we clocking these rounds on an old timer or a watch? Nigga, let's decide. Against daylight, I got cut a minute short. That's 60.
Did you just shout out watch?
Yeah.
Old timer or a watch? Nigga, let's decide. Against daylight, I got cut a minute short. That's 60 seconds, fine. Go against the agreement here, and I get anything less than time, and I get stopped, watch him get clocked as soon as I get pressed for time. I mean, that was fire.
And QP has a certain thing of where that line wouldn't have got a reaction. He's like, that was fire. And he like milks more out of it.
People start reacting.
Yeah.
Nigga, you're texting nines? I don't want to hear about your fucking bars with a gun at your face. I know you're gonna ignore this shit and rap about this shit 1 minute later. I'm the DJ every time. I'm in the club with a banger. I got a revolver so big, when the slugs in exchange, I need a court recess for me just judging its chambers. I mean, what else?
Gun so big, I need a court recess just for judging its chambers. Like, that's pretty hard.
Yeah, that is dope.
Yeah, and that teeters the line of being like, that's bad if it was delivered in a different way with a different setup. But QP has a really good way of like, even on the reach he punches, he sets it up so well in the first part of it and gives the right amount of fucking build up in context to it that's like,
Yeah.
that's hard.
Say aim at y'all next Friday. Done. I'm already on the move with my cousin for the record shopping. I'm Craig on this new script. JJ, Day Day. Remember the chocolate payday story you told Roach after only 2 hits? I just go to show you like Craig since a kid. I've been on the pool shit. I mean,
Yo, the stomps too, and so, like you can hear like really help.
Yeah, they do. They sell.
Yeah, and he does it like with his the rhythm of
Yeah.
it. You know what I mean? It's really tight.
what else? All first round. Brew witch. Potions, elixir shot. Potions, remedy. Shit that'll play with your mind and invoke you mentally. I'll unfriend you on Facebook, my nigga, then come poke you physically to hold it.
I didn't know what was coming, but I knew something was coming because the color.
Like,
and
get
like-
ready for this.
But at least it wasn't like the punchline coming up on the screen in text beforehand.
A poke was a thing you used to be able to do on Facebook.
Yeah, just in the
Pop-up
bottom.
video. Honestly, that line wasn't even that really good. Like, it wasn't that cool at all.
Yeah. Like, pause. You're gonna come poke him physically.
Exactly. You're gonna
Pause,
fuck
B.
him in those
Pause.
leggings?
That's where my mind went first, right? That's where every straight guy's mind went,
exactly.
right? When they
That's gay.
Yeah.
Can I get a glass of water? You fag?
Yeah. Oh, you talking about that gay shit? Dope.
Oh, he's talking about my dick.
Oh, poke. Oh, that's some other shit. Yeah, I don't know.
Okay, yeah, it's hard.
I don't think he
hard.
meant that.
I say shit that'll play with your mind and invoke you mentally. I'll unfriend you on Facebook and come poke you physically. Then hold a spoon to your open wound to add in.
Something about a whole crowd saying,
Poke you physically. It's better than poke you lyrically. I'm glad that he didn't say, I'll unfriend you on Facebook and come poke you, come poke you lyrically. Like, with the stomp and come poke you
literally.
Yeah. Or poke you spiritually. Physically was the best
miraculously,
route to go with that. Miraculously.
Poke you physically. Then hold a spoon to your open wound to add in salt to injury.
To have him sewing his hands before that was like the conceited shit I said before. It's like that's the punch, and then there's another punch on top of it. Like that was sick.
Open wound to add in salt to injury. Danger, I need you and Danny next, bro. All first verse. Vote you mentally. This is C. He say C like my GPS. I ain't never lost. See, it's lines like that and robbing like a bitch. I should set it off for wildin'. I should hire a hitman and pay the extra cost because you be more beneficial dead. What's that? Better off to my nigga, I swear. Boy!
Crazy.
This nigga is fire. I had to head east to find the birds. It's all faster, folks. Speak. He didn't want to take me. Kids piano lessons. Ask him low key. He tried to. Let's go. Stay in the kids piano lessons. He didn't want to take me. Ask him low key. Nigga, but I text next to him in all caps with a mad emoji. He tried to back out. I made him do it. Chilla. Now that's a cold feat, nigga. Let's get it, boy. Yeah. I say, no. We're not done. Y'all want me to die?
No.
What else? I say this nigga came in the game fronting the kingpin. C.O. Jerome here, the same as Ross. How you get hit with a Rico? Nigga, when you never paid the cost, I don't buy bull. That's ungodly. Pray. I just can't exalt. They call me Godpin, because this is how Jesus would have came across. I say,
Shout out to the people still talking about Supernatural in the chat.
Yo, give me items out of your pocket. Yo, it's funny, and then some C game, keychain.
Yeah, exactly.
Yo, wallet.
Yeah.
Yo, like every show you get the same.
Yeah, exactly. People have their keys, their wallet, a lighter,
A
maybe
phone.
some cigarettes.
At that time, it wasn't a phone.
Yeah, exactly. A pager.
At the time where people went to Supernat shows, there wasn't a phone in people's pocket. It was definitely
Yeah, definitely like a fucking sundial.
Yeah, he's like, oh, stop it, watch, pocket watch. Yeah.
I pray to God. I say it's through you I do everything. Yep, that's what I told the Lord. They say me and him in the same boat. When we ain't even close to shore, I'm the captain. I'm the captain. Skip a nigga who ain't never been on a boat before. No, I'm the captain. Skip a nigga who ain't never been on a boat before. It's C6. It's C6. Cause now I see a nigga going overboard.
It's good, but I did that against Real Deal before this. Put us in the same boat. You going overboard? I wish I would have stomped more though.
Yeah, he performed the hell out of it.
He performed it way
destroying that
better,
stage.
and it wasn't on fucking film. So I doubt he even seen it.
Yeah.
I haven't even seen it.
Listen.
Hold it down. Hold it down.
I say lock you up, close the doors. Nigga, you taking in charge. C.O. Jerome here. Probably think he's safe with the guards. Nigga, you catching wreck in the bathroom or straight to the yard. You kingpin, but you ain't Chopper. You not escaping these bars. Now, that was fire. I was gonna chill, but shit, I'm just getting warmed up. I mean, I swear, this won't be the first time that somebody in jail got smoked. You kingpin in this joint. Good, take this L, Chopper.
This fool is stomping the yard in this battle. Now his performance is fucking insane though in this battle.
Yeah.
Nigga, you always come with the toilet. By now you think it was seeking. You like Dot with the punches. How you always reach at the peeking. You always doing a stretch. I guess it's because you think you a kingpin, but this nigga probably wake up from sleep and he's scheming.
He said what?
No idea.
Think you a kingpin, but this nigga probably wake up from sleep and he's scheming.
Wake up from sleep and he's scheming.
You like Dot with the punches. How you always reach at the peak and you always doing a stretch. I guess it's because you think you a kingpin. Nigga, you probably wake up from sleep and you scheming. Look, this nigga wake up. Oh, I got it. This nigga wake up, fold your blanket before you go and get a coffee, put on your white Iverson, say some shit like, yo, this shit is saucy. Nigga, you walk around reaching all day. I know it get exhausting. You walk through a plethora of butterflies like, yo, get them off me, get them off me. You know what Chilla taught me? beat him, become a winner. My climate within feel like my fans be through the roof. Ooh, nice as a windmill. You crack me up. What are you thinking? That's ice on the windshield. I don't know how cold your goal is, but mine is the windshield. I mean, damn.
Yeah, if you got another perspective of this battle too, like from the front, because you're only seeing, you know,
back of his
the
head the whole
shoulders
time.
and the back of his
Yeah.
head, though, like his performance would have even translated
Yeah.
better on video. You know what I mean?
Which at the same time, it's like I kind of like fault John Doe for like the lens choice, which is like super tight for a big stage battle. At the same time, it's like not his fault that the performers face the opposite way of the camera.
But the thing is that's what you have. You're, you know, in that building, you're performing for them. That's the people that ensure that you win. Period.
Yeah,
And like I
kinda.
get, we've had this conversation. Like I get rapping to the camera sometimes, but you're not gonna get reaction like that. You have to perform to the man. And if there's only 6 people here and 100 people, that no matter what your natural inclination,
but you're not gonna turn your back to the camera. You're gonna rap like this, where it's like the camera can see this side of your face and the crowd can see this side.
But the other thing is like me as a performer, I naturally think like, oh, there's probably another angle that's gonna get, you know, the performance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
I just think like there's a camera here and there's probably another one there, like, because that's where.
But
you
honestly,
perform,
like what
you
the
know?
crowd looks at looks like shit compared to what the camera looks at. Like this looks. Like, honestly, the background that the crowd is looking at right now is some fucking shitty brick wall that, like, who cares? But they can see his face.
Yeah.
But this looks 1,000 times better
Right,
because
seeing
the crowd.
Right,
you know?
right.
So-
But it's always better to have, like, you know, especially in front of a big crowd.
No, I mean,
It's
they
good.
should have just had a side
Or
angle.
yeah, no, exactly, like behind Chilla or whatever.
Yeah, but
like,
I mean,
you
I'm
know.
guilty of this too. Like, I just put one angle on stage and face it towards the crowd and just hope people rap towards, not rap into the lens, but rap at the other rapper and you can see the profile,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But I know they're not gonna like really like they're not gonna turn their back on the crowd, but like QP is definitely turning his back on John Doe like the whole fucking time, you know.
Yeah.
So
It's just what's natural. He's getting payoff from the crowd.
Yeah.
So you're gonna do what you're gonna gravitate towards what you're getting payoff from. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it is really tight though. On the camera angle side, it's a very tight angle to where, you know.
Yeah, even if it was like wider, you could see his like arms moving a
Yeah.
little bit. It could get you more engaged.
Yeah.
Besides like just his shoulders and his head, you know.
Yeah, for sure.
You got lost and found yourself in somebody else's jacket when you got out to freeze. You taking raps offhand, cut the crap. This is how you be funny with that gesture. You're a clown to me. Go ahead and steal all around to the point. They got a crown, you king. Go ahead, steal all around to the point. You got a crown, you king. Nigga, new skin. I use commercial transportation. Nigga, I use commercial transportation.
How long has QP been rapping this
I
round?
feel like his rounds like it's like 10
I don't
minutes.
remember Chilla
Yeah, at all.
rapping.
Yeah.
Way too, my nigga. I use commercial transportation to try to help explain his fault. Him and his crew's in the same boat. What's up? Never taking off. That carry-on line you stole from Big T? Nigga, plane was called. Funny when you bust a flow. This was somebody else's train of thought. Nigga, let's go, man. Get this thing out of here. It's time, my nigga. Let's go.
So QP got that. I feel.
Yeah, that's 2, right?
Yeah.
Top of the 3rd
Yeah.
on Chilla. Yeah. QP is in the driver's seat of this battle.
Until now, every week I tried to set this up. I refused it. I only took you because I said in my head, fuck it, it's time to do it. Y'all said my luck's up. Like he gonna show up with a coffin and put me right into it. I tuned it out. For the record, I juke boxes like Dyna music. If he lose it, he'll say New York is biased, and why should Brooklyn choose him? He said his battles, I looked and viewed them for techniques that I took and used them. Y'all seen culinary art to me, right? Now watch me cook and school them. This cook fooling y'all. This crook fooling y'all. But that don't make it. This crook fooling y'all. For that I'll make his lifespan shorter. I don't like you.
You a dishonest, pill-popping gram snorter. You say a lot of shit about the boy up on them camcorders, but now that we adjacent state them. Like the transporter, state mines. I don't like how every year your
Weird.
crew
That was a
switch.
jump cut right there.
Yeah, what was
A
it?
lot of shit
I don't know.
about the boy up on them camcorders, but now that we adjacent state them. Like the transporter, state mines. I don't like how every year your crew switch. You came in
Weird,
repping
I don't
Sons,
know.
now you found other dudes to move with. Then you got all buddy
Maybe
buddy.
there was a Chilla fumble?
Maybe. Trying to balance it out.
You came in repping Sons, now you found other dudes to move with. Then you got all buddy buddy with Born on some new shit. Nowadays it's clean in his ear giving Q-tips.
I'm sorry.
Truth is, shit never ends in your crew's favor. Where was the bail money when Bonnie got booked? When Bourne was couch hopping, where was newspaper? Remy owed money out in...
Getting new?
Remy owed money out in St. Louis. He was ducking magazines from them tool sprayers, but bro, sure acts like getting...
Somebody said wardrobe malfunction edit.
Amazing. Everyone saw Chilla's dick again. No. All right, sick.
All right, thanks for clearing that up, chat. I was wondering what happened in that cut.
Cut it. We can see your
He was-
dick, man.
Hey, tuck it.
ducking magazines from them tool sprayers, but bro, sure act like getting money is the true nature, fronting like your group's major in your window. Where if you ain't with it, then we in your window. But if you with it, when it's finished, in the innuendo. The kid getting spanked by the ruler. I ain't an innuendo. I made it clear.
The word? Come on, hold on.
Yeah, I know, but I don't get it.
Innuendo. The kid getting spanked by the ruler. I ain't an innuendo. I made it clear.
Kids getting spanked by the ruler. I ain't an innuendo, like a nun. Like in Catholic school, they'd spank.
Word.
Hold it down.
Kid getting spanked by the ruler. I ain't an innuendo. I made it tough to see a scenario where in the innuendo. I mean, your second round was fire, but now I'm about to smoke you piece. Should I guess in the innuendo?
Two times.
Listen to pin code of money on these battle rap stages. Your baby moms already exposed your battle rap wages. You make $1,200 a year off battle rap.
Time. Somebody said time. Yeah, that was his baby mom's on Maury or whatever. Like, he makes $2,000 like off battle rap a year.
Battle rap. The battle rap wages. You make $1,200 a year off battle rap.
Time. Oh shit.
What?
Your baby mom already exposed your battle rap wages. I bet you bought every punch in your notebook. Back-to-back pages, but you make $1,200 a year off battle rap. You should go back-to-back pages. flexing and saying names, creating scandals for your peers for a quick few days of fame. And meanwhile, you rely on being an escort for making change. Your back page ads say, if your mail is extra.
The crowd like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
The crowd's
Don't
reaction to
give
that
us
is the best.
details.
No, no.
Don't give us details.
Like, dudes just start shooting the
there's certain people that are like, oh. There's other people like, whoa, why do you know that? And other people are like, no, I don't want to know that. Like, it's just a clusterfuck of like, am I gay? Am I gay? Wait, I heard this. I heard this. Am I gay now? Am I gay?
Nah, man, you and Tim's, you straight. You ain't never gay.
You say pause. I mean, you ain't gay.
You said pause,
You can't
man.
be gay. You say pause.
QB's the best.
He's like, all right.
He's just like,
Yeah, extra.
yeah, now.
Yeah, extra.
Your back page ad says, if you mail is extra. What's extra?
Sure, was interested.
Yeah, it's like, wait, so
What's extra?
what are we talking
Yeah,
here?
what are you talking about? Can I
made-
afford this?
I made $1,200 today. I'm joking.
I made today as much as you make in a year.
I'm joking. I fuck with Chilla.
Yeah.
You know, for extra.
And I ain't playing games. He gave his old bitch a STD. Left her burning and she hates the pain. That's why his ex-king wish a big can would spray the flame. But what you gonna say? I should hit you up for ghostwriting. There's a lot of things you can help me with. Nigga, you suck dick for money. As far as I'm concerned, you can't tell me shit. You unhealthy bitch. I'ma show y'all this fiend is stupid. I'll take him to my connect out in Brooklyn. Figure out which door he in, then lead him through it. And I'll be frank like Hugh came, bowed, and those ain't working. The weed is useless. He took an X pill on the way here, so should I figure a little Mo E should do what I told you?
Moesha.
I told you. My man a modern day Escobar. Then I left. And he got swarmed by the set so hard, they took his sneaks, took his phone, even his Metro card, so you can say I played Q better than Fredro Starr.
Why do people keep asking? I wonder if Chilla's pants were part of his angle. Like to throw him off.
Exactly. You looked at my dick. Wow.
It's like the look at this cook. Every time you look at this,
Yeah.
every time you look at my dick, I want to edit.
What's extra?
Yeah, we're gonna fuck for not extra. Every time you look at my dick, take some extra off.
Yo, but I ain't trying to call cops to a rescue. I told y'all I came for the kill. I'm a rescue. Let's go. Fresco better come to your rescue. It's true. I'm a big dog, ready to crash barriers. Ironic how your name is clean, but you bacterias. He's scarier than most. He's scarier than most. Scarier than most. Ironic how your name is clean, but you bacterias. He's scarier than most.
Bacteria? Is he trying to make us sound bi-curious?
Yeah.
And bacteria?
I don't think he said bacteria. I thought he said bat curious. I don't know.
I think he's trying to make bacteria sound like bi-curious, bruh. Say it ain't so.
Ironic how your name is clean, but you bacterias. He's scarier than most.
Maybe not. Maybe you bacterias.
He's scarier than most. But you could lie some more.
Terriers are dirty dogs. And to have their back makes you dirty.
Yeah, makes you a fucking fag.
Yeah.
Obviously. It's ironic. Your name's clean, but you're a faggot.
Scarier than most. He's scarier than most. But you could lie some more, acting like you a gangster that bring rivals war. Who put batteries in your back? Check your spinal cord. Yo, look and see double A's like the final four. Lord. It's a new day, fam. So when y'all think who got the juice, put my face in a picture like the Kool-Aid man. Damn! You thought you would win, and that's why you losing now, but what did you expect, you? You always been a loser clown. It's time you should retire, because we all seen you lose a round against Mr. Jump, the top 10 from the proving ground. Force now!
Do you want? There's one more beer in there if you want.
I only do
It's
coke.
in the fridge.
I forgot there was another. I thought QP. I forgot QP had another round. I was like, oh yeah, QP. 3-0. You bacterias. Like if I was going back a dog, it would never be a terrier. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Be like a min pin. Pause. I meant women pin.
And you keep trying to say it's crap. You keep bringing up the male escort and shit.
Hey, for the record, Supernat is not here. It was a joke. He deleted it and somehow it stayed.
No, I didn't delete it. Supernat is here. He's in the back throwing up.
No,
We
yeah.
asked him to freestyle about every alcohol we had in the house.
No, yeah, he's doing the dishes, freestyling about silverware. Yo, put a fork in him. He's done. Your girl want a spoon. Yo, I don't got nothing but a knife. He's free. Yeah. Juice is way better. All right.
Bitch, you finna pay for that, I swear.
What else?
John want me to keep cooking, so I gotta keep it down. Don't react. Let's just get through it, because he dead.
I swear I heard someone. He's like, "Y'all want me to keep going?" I swear I heard someone say, "Don't do that. He's dead." Hold on. Listen.
John want me to keep cooking, so I gotta keep it down. Don't react. Let's just get through it, because he dead.
He don't do that. Just get through it. He dead. Somebody says it.
I say, so you a writer and Uber driver. Kick your shit in the gear. You battled me because you said your daughter had a wish list this year. So you hook her up with John Doe. Now you the pimp it appears. My gift happens to be why your daughter gets Christmas this year, my nigga, I swear.
What else?
No, that's good. I mean, this shit just gets weird. I mean, battle rapping it, taxi capping it. I don't know many that would. But if the pay is what you say, then I guess really he should. I mean, you're jobless, it's a fair opportunity. There ain't plenty of jugs. I'll spell it out for chill. A-J-O-N-E is good. Chill, A-J-O-N-E is good, my nigga. And when he in hoods, you gotta understand it looks a little weird you in your rear view as each man get took. I ain't talking smack, but I got an app, nigga, where you can get booked. You make an arm and a leg, but it's waiting on people's hand and foot, nigga, I swear. This man chin look. Before I even start rapping in here, I gotta address Chilla's unsuitable razor bumps. They've been slacking for years. I mean, all swell to end swell. That's what's happening here. Did the keloids crawl down from the back of your ear, like, got to your jaw, like, all right, start unpacking, we're here.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Did that get under your skin? Good, nigga, it matches your beard. I mean, that's he got the joke. I say, as been faced with a bunch of hard things. Are you a breast that's under your neck? Nigga, you got a couple large lumps. I'ma box you, then rebox you unless you attach a large pump to connect the dots on the neck you got to that little Debbie Stark brunch. Nigga, I swear. Nigga, them shits is juice-packed fruit snacks. Everyone he cut, nigga, everyone he cut gushes.
He's roasting him.
Say it again. Talk that fruit snack shit.
Juice-packed fruit snacks. Everyone he cuts gushes. The goat's girl's got. It's got a little bumpy, but fuck her. I mean, she like, you know how it be. I know your honey must suffer when more than sex expose your neck. What you see when your honey nut? Clusters.
Whatever. Talk that antiseptic shit.
I'll bump the goat right here. I'm just waiting for this shit to pop. I'll make this white pussy breakout. Just notice this pimple knot. The side of your head, slow it down. Ooh, those are temple shots. Get it, slow it down. The side of your head, those are both temples. Hot! Hot! Nigga! Y'all like that. Simple thought. You uber smart. Not only cabin, but you hype. Not hop like your favorite song is rapping. Nigga clean and popper with me. Two choppers simply. And when each chrome is clapping, both them bitches singing. That's Tamar and Tony Braxton. It'll turn the inside of your whip into a Queen split song reaction. New York shit. I say he known for snatching, nothing original about none of your raps. Umbilical cord, boy, you can see sons is the text. Then you copied it like a pregnant bitch. Ain't got the stomach to match. Nigga, them razor bumps, the only time you made something from scratch, nigga. Nigga, you fucked up a cat.
This is fucking mean.
Nigga, you fucked up a cat who ain't fucked up a cat. Nigga, he beat himself is the same. You don't call yourself Chilla still? Nigga, that in itself it explains you kingpin. That's gotta be the most selfish of claims. Don't shy away from these two L's. Hey, I'm spelling your name, nigga. Shy away from two L's.
That's good. That's a good spell your name bar right there.
In the grave, stealing shit that you morbidly would do. The flows you're taking is your motivation and forcibly the muse. It's hard to digest. I just upchuck orally when you come up on uppercomers like 58 names who don't normally get views. But it's the Patriot Act. It's the Patriot Act. You see his game tapes getting formally reviewed. It's catching up to you. I guess you bit off more than you can chew. Nigga, I swear. If you beat...
He was dropping them political references in there.
Yeah, the
Patriot Act, formal review. Didn't really tie anything after that. But
dropped it in.
Yeah, just Easter eggs, you know. you gotta put the pill in the peanut butter together, you know, for the dogs.
But it's the Patriot Act. It's the Patriot Act. You see his game tapes getting formally reviewed. It's catching up to you. I guess you bit off more than you can chew. Nigga, I swear. If you beat me, nigga, if you beat me around, I'll retire. No flipping words. Retire. I'll retire as in nigga no longer working. I got
I retire as in going and getting my tires read.
I gotta win every round. My career's going on 30. No, I'm gonna win every round. My career's going on 30. Clean paper on trap house, nigga. I ain't showing no mercy. What's up? Nigga, what's up? That's 3 shit, nigga. First things first thing. That's a light bulb. First things first thing, nigga. Dummy you on my porch. Don't be stupefied, especially taking my steps to blow up. Nigga, you using mine. You coke reaching, I start teaching. The moment I do the line, they call me God King, cause cross me and Jesus, you'll get crucified, nigga. Easy, my nigga, let's go. That's stupid.
Yeah, that was 3-0. That was 3-0. Like, QP just had too much energy, and his shit was just crazy. Like, from the jump, he had you. You know, the freestyle flip, like, retarded. And he had too much energy. He was stomping too much, and there was rarely dry spots. And even when it was dry spots, his style allows him to be so fluid that he just goes into the next shit and gets a reaction.
Yeah.
Chilla, when there's dry spots, it stands out because there was such a build up to that dry spot, and then a build up to the next thing. So it's like, 2 to 3 times the amount of time where it's just kind of dry, you know?
Yeah.
Whereas like QP's going through his shit so fast. If one doesn't hit, he's on to the next. And even like he could go 2 or 3 without it hitting, and then on that 4th one hitting, and it's like he's covering the same amount of space that Chilla spit, like 2 punches essentially, you know?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this battle definitely probably influenced Chilla to step it up against Arse. Because did you watch that battle? Where
I watched some of it. I couldn't get through it. I don't know. The audio was kind of weird. And
yeah, but his performance is like he's like way more live.
And Chilla versus Jonai was his best performance to me. Like, he had a really good performance that one.
Yeah,
Jonai too. Like they both, I feel like, looked at what people. The criticisms, like Jonai still did the Gilbert Gottfried thing, but he didn't do it a lot too. Yeah, you know, he had some like he had like little Steezen bars, which I've never seen. Like like little kind of matter of fact, I'm kind of steezing on you, Pat Stay kind of things, you know. And so I feel like that was a battle where they both took the criticisms, you know. Chilla had some hurtful things in that battle, but his performance was so good, and he had a lot of high notes. He had a lot of really good things too.
And he had that like perfect like where Jonai mentioned Super Mario, and then
and it was the order
just matched up.
To where if it was opposite, Jonai would have capitalized on having the better Mario bar.
Exactly.
His order. Yeah, no, for sure. That's probably my favorite Chilla performance is against Jonai. Like he just looked like he was focusing on performance.
Yeah, me too. Sure. I think Chilla Jonai was the best I've ever seen him.
Yeah.
Even like we watched him and JC, and honestly, like I think
didn't age well.
Yeah, exactly.
Like it looks like JC is just kind of spanking him.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Right. But when I first seen that, in all fairness, because I even said that in our battle, like JC killed you, you know, and I knew he was gonna be like, like that's his go-to react. Yeah. But at the time, I thought Chilla did pretty good. I was like, yo, this is okay. I see what he's doing, but that's his thing. He's doing it cool. But the way that things age when you go back, JC was just too much.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Funding for this program was provided by the Annenberg CPB Project.